Dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel and Facebook page. Naam to suna hai hoga Hasanur Rahman. I'm Mr. Hasanur Rahman, English teacher, Sharbazulan Hatchingmari Jatiyo Bidyalaya Hatchingmari. Today I'm going to teach you about a letter to God written by Jewel Fuentes. Because for the first time it's a challenge for the students of class 10 because all the questions will come as making questions. So you'll have to understand the topic line by line and you should not memorize. So guys, what is a letter to God? It's about complete faith. Here the main character, that is Lenzo. You know guys, who was Lenzo? Lenzo was a poor hardworking devoted farmer in Latin America. He maintained his family by farming. He cultivated crops. You know guys, just Lenzo's crops were ready for harvesting, and at that time it needed rains. Finally it started raining and Lenzo felt very happy because it would help Lenzo getting better harvest, and Lenzo would sell it in the market and he would get money and prosperity. But you know guys, happiness couldn't last forever. Finally it changed into a hailstorm and Lenzo's all crops were totally destroyed by it. But Lenzo never gave up because he had deep faith in God. That's why Lenzo wrote a letter to God asking for 100 pesos to sow his fields again as his crops were totally destroyed by the hailstorm. You know guys, though Lenzo was a poor farmer, but he knew how to write and he maintained his family by technique. So you know guys, one thing, generally we write a letter to person, but here is a man, that is Lenzo, who wrote a letter to God. It's a matter of thinking. But in this area there is only one house, and that is the house of Lenzo. From this house one can see the river and the raccoon of Lenzo. Actually guys, do you know one thing? The letter doesn't reach God. This letter reached to postmaster. The postmaster wanted to reply this letter because he didn't want to break Lenzo's deep faith in God, and that's why whenever he opened the letter he found that there needed 100 pesos, and that's why the postmaster collected money from his friends, from his employees, and he also gave a part of his salary. In this way he just gathered there only 70 pesos and sent it to Lenzo with a signature God. So that Lenzo thought that the money had been sent by God. You know guys, when Lenzo opened the letter, he became very angry because he needed 100 pesos, but instead of that he found only 70 pesos, and he thought that the remaining money had been taken by the post office employees. That's why he called the post office employees as bunch of crooks. As soon as he started to write the second letter to God, and in his second letter to God, Lenzo wrote that in his first letter he requested for 100 pesos, but he received only 70 pesos. That's why he needed the rest amount money, not through the mail, as the post office employees are bunch of crooks. So guys, here one thing, Lenzo felt very happy when it started raining because it would help Lenzo getting better harvest. But when it started changing, that means turn into hailstorm, Lenzo felt very sad because you know guys, Lenzo thought that he and his family would go hungry that year, as they would have no corn whole of the year. That's why Lancelot's soul was filled with sadness. But the question will be come here. So, what happened to Lancelot's field whenever the hail stopped? So, whenever the hail stopped, Lancelot's field became white as if covered with salt. Not a single leaf remained on the trees. All the flowers were gone from the plants, and Lancelot's cornfields were totally destroyed by the hailstorm. So, guys, here is question. There are two conflicts in the story. One is man to man, one is man to nature. So, man to nature is that Lancelot expected good crops, but the nature couldn't permit it. This is one conflict, man to nature. And another conflict is that man to man. The same post office employees who came to help Lancelot, and finally they were accused of thieves. So guys, here one thing, you just go through line by line, because nowadays you shouldn't memorize, you should understand the line. So guys, go line by line. On my next video, I will discuss regarding questions, what type of questions will become this year, because all the questions will come as making question. So guys, watch my video properly so that you can gain in your future life. And finally, thanks for giving me your valuable time. May Allah bless you. Bye.